If you watch this entire video, you will literally be able to copy by the end of it this exact flowchart that added $15,000 in profit to my agency in the first 4 weeks of launching this specific offer. Now, this was not my first rodeo, but I'll be giving you guys the exact frameworks. I'll be giving you guys the exact inputs of what you have to do every single day. I'll show you guys some results of some of our past students who have actually been in the program doing this stuff. And then I'll show you guys the full-on framework of how to do it. Now, very quickly here, you will not understand the rest of this video if you don't watch this part of it. Now, it comes down to a multitude of different things lining up. I'm not going to tell you this stuff is easy. I'm not going to guarantee this to any of you guys. I'm not going to say this is the right way to do it. This is the wrong way to do it. I don't know. It just worked for me. Now, 2 links down below. You guys need to pay attention real quick. If you guys are making over $30,000 a month as an agency owner or a coach or a B2B guy, you want to retain more clients because you're currently churning and burning your current clients. Maybe you have issues with getting consistent acquisition, clientele, things like that. I work with business owners who are above 30K a month. We enter your business and help you reduce that churn rate and then increase that acquisition rate and then customer happiness and stuff like that. So if you're under 30K a month, second link down below is going to be our newsletter where I show you exactly how I took my churning and burden agency, which is literally losing clients by the day, to having $0 in revenue to $15,000 days with one framework. Now, this does not take a lot of effort. This is something that, this is one of my older offers, Jack. I think he used this to book in 40 plus leads from LinkedIn, organic outbound. He got some closed. Then Shreyas, we worked with him for a little bit. He was a tutoring coach. He actually joined, I think within the 5 days of writing this. It says right here, he booked 5 appointments, about to book a 6. He got his first $600 sale. And then I think we revamped his offer into a $2,000 or $3,000 higher ticket offer for a tutoring package or something like that. So with that being said, these frameworks are very simple. They're not overcomplicated, but we have to understand very quickly what needs to happen in order for us to actually use these frameworks effectively. So when I started my agency, I was doing what traditional based agencies do. Now, I wasn't a marketing agency. I wasn't running paid ads. I was basically doing a little bit of outreach. So I would teach my clients how to do outreach via LinkedIn, Instagram, and all these different platforms because I got really damn good at it. I could probably book in about 60 to 70 qualified appointments every single month just doing outreach. And that was without these, these chatbot automations, things like that. And I wasn't spending hours a day in the LinkedIn messages. I just had the right content placed on my profile, and then I said the right stuff in the messages. And then I just obviously kept track with it and I refined my skills. So I got really good at appointment setting. That was kind of my first offer where I helped guys one-to-one set appointments on LinkedIn, whether it be on Instagram as well or other platforms. Now, this system consists of acquisition, sales, and fulfillment. So in other words, the reason why you're having issues packaging your offer not only as a higher ticket offer and selling it and making $15,000 in profit in the first 4 weeks is because you are seen as a commodity. Now, if you're a traditional marketing agency or even a traditional agency, all you do is offer acquisition. So in other words, you just offer automations or chatbots to get leads organically, or you are a marketing agency and you run paid ads for your clients. Either way, you are a traditional based agency. So all you do, you offer one service and one solution. In other words, what happens is you have a huge group of competition where everybody's doing the same thing, doors down you. So every single house down the street is doing the same damn thing. So now you've increased the amount of competition in your space. And so what we can do to get out of this is we can offer not more solutions and more issues to solve and more sexy mechanisms, but we can offer our product or service as a full solution. So instead of saying, hey, we're going to get you X amount of leads using our acquisition system, we're going to say, hey, we're going to get you X amount of clients in X time frame using our system. And so now it becomes a matter of, okay, now we're just going to use paid ads and acquisition to help you get leads, to we're not only going to help you get leads, we're going to help you nurture those leads. We're going to then help you qualify those leads harder, and then pre-sell those leads, and then sell those leads, and then we're going to help you actually fulfill those leads using our retention frameworks. So this is exactly what my offer looks like right now. So it's only possible, and it only makes sense that I'm actually helping a richer demographic who has more clientele and who has capital to not only invest in systems, but also paid ads too, because we get paid ads rolling, a couple grand a month we get started off at. Now, like I said, if you guys are above $30,000 a month, you want these retention frameworks, you want a better way to sign more lasting clients because your clients are churning, you're churning and burning, you're making a lot of money, but you're still churning those clients, booking a call or apply to actually work with our agency, first link down below. So the biggest thing I would tell you is you need to be able to write out the 4 inputs that you can possibly do that lead to the greatest outputs in your niche. So if you're a roofer guy, if you are a in-person SMA, if you are even a coach, the other type of agency owner as well, whatever you're doing, you have to be able to list out what are the 4 inputs that you can do. If you had an ideal prospect in front of you that you could say, hey, do this thing, and then this is going to lead to that. And that's going to give you the desired result. And so obviously right now I can't go through every single scenario and every single problem for every single business that has every single niche wrapped into it, but I can tell you that you have to solve a multitude of problems as a system or a service. In other words, it doesn't have to be a build and release necessarily, but it has to be an issue that can be solved through multiple different ways. So to make things super clear for you guys, Hormozi did this with Gym Launch. Hormozi covered marketing, nurture, and sales and fulfillment for his clients. So he would obviously take a level 1 gym. He would say, okay, here's a level 1 gym. I'm going to install my, gym launch frameworks, whatever it was. And then I'm going to spit you out a level 5 gym. And so when he used these frameworks, he actually said, this is going to help you scale from here to here. And then I have everything all encompassing. So I'm literally the gap. So Hormozi now became, I wish I had a diagram of this. He became essentially the gap. So pretend you're right here and you need help, obviously getting clients, signing clients for a longer period of time and then fulfilling them better. And then your point B is right here. Everything in between is the gap. And this is what I solved. This is what Hormozi solved. And this is how he exited with over $46 million for Gym Launch. So the biggest thing here that we have to understand is that there's a lot of fundamental marketing plays that play into what we do as an agency. To run it down, I have multiple different videos running down our services, but to make it very simple for you guys, if you want to build a full solution, you have to understand everything from nurture, as far as newsletters goes, text and calls, trainings, marketing, how your brand is positioned, content, what exact CRM you're using, sales and fulfillment. You have to understand SOPs, upsells, obviously back-end offers correlate with that too, recurring revenue frameworks, Trello boards, KPI tracking, meetings, onboarding. You have to give them resources. So there's a lot more sophistication to kind of the offer that I have than just a regular, maybe build and release offer. And there's nothing wrong with that. My key advice to you guys that if you want to add $15,000 to your agency in the first 4 weeks, I would say the quickest way to do that is to sell a higher ticket offer, anywhere from $5,000 or $10,000. Yes, you can sell that to business owners. I promise you that's not that much money. You can sell that 1 or 2 different times, leveraging their biggest pain points and then offering an all-encompass solution. So use a online whiteboard or literally just write it out on a sheet of paper. I used to do this all the time on this whiteboard that I have. I would literally pull out an expo marker and I would write down like 10 problems that my niche faces. And then I would put them in boxes as service delivery boxes and then offer that as an all-encompassing solution. So it really comes down to my niche, at least agencies. If you guys are above $30,000 a month, or even coaches, you guys have issues with acquisition, getting eyeballs, getting leads. You guys have issues with sales, nurturing, closing, things like that. And then fulfillment, how to fulfill with less time per client. Now, obviously in the consulting space, it gets a little rough because obviously people are paying you to coach, consult, whatever it is. And so you kind of have to give up some of your time as leverage. And that's okay. There's ways around that. There's multiple different things you can do to increase the LTV of your clients if you're in the coaching space. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but this video's main goal was to educate you on what exactly needs to happen and go into the thought of your agency more than just, oh, I can just offer acquisition services. I can just teach people how to send out cold DMs all day and get paid. Now, I didn't realize that, but obviously I was kind of positioned as a commodity when I was coaching some of these guys on there, especially on Slack as well. I think we were working with about 20 active clients. I didn't realize I was kind of positioned as a commodity. I'm helping out business owners that are kind of getting off the ground. So right there is already kind of a capital ceiling you're dealing with. Lower paying clients, you're not really offering a grand service. You're kind of helping them out with the basics, the fundamentals, but it's very important. It's very important that you help out those business owners as far as appointment setting and stuff like that. So I was happy with what I was doing, but I knew that I was ready for pretty much next level. So that's why I started targeting guys that are already above, $250,000, $300,000 a year in profit, whatever it is. That's why I kind of started targeting them, giving them an amazing guarantee, and then kind of building out a system that would help them not only scale, because I hate when people are just like helping agency scale, but helping you guys retain. Retain is huge at scale, and not just getting you guys clients, but getting you guys proper clients that sign for a longer period and longer duration of time. So with that being said, you guys, that's kind of the framework. These are the frameworks right here, the inputs and the outputs, understanding this flow chart, understanding that you have to offer an all-encompassing solution, whether it's marketing, nurture, and sales, or in your specific niche, it's like other stuff, whatever it is. You have to get very clear on what exactly the desired outcome is for your niche, install a framework, build out something that is more sophisticated than a one service solution, pitch that to agency owners above X amount, not even agency owners, people who basically have or making more than probably about 6 figures a year, I would say is sustainable for you. Obviously your niche is dependent, and then market that out to the right eyeballs, utilizing paid ads, utilizing cold outreach on LinkedIn, utilizing cold DMs, whatever it is that you have to do. Biggest thing is getting those eyeballs out to the right people. So it's offer, then it's pushing it out using paid ads, and then it's simply just fulfilling. That's pretty much the bread and butter of the system. Now, if you guys want a even more full in-depth breakdown, like I said, it's gonna be a second link down below for absolutely free. I give you guys more in-depth breakdowns actually about this framework, how to actually sign $15,000 clients, things like that. And then obviously, if you guys are above $30,000 a month in your agency or B2B business, I'd love for you to apply to work with our agency, see if we can actually help you out. There's our guarantee, 10 new high-ticket clients to sign for 6 to 12 months for your offer in the next 60 days of installing our systems, which is a recurring revenue framework. Guys can go ahead and apply for agency. That's the first link down below for createmrr.com. We're going to help you create monthly recurring revenue, sustainable clients, and build up the brand that you actually want. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.